think we're good. My office has a bunch of stuff in it right now. So we're working on it. Anyways, listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. For you guys watching in the future, in the distant future, or the not so distant future. Is all future distant? Is it all relative? I have a critter. He's been hanging out on the floor. Rawr, 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 rawr. So how's your day going, Mr. Crate? I was hoping to have some videos done a couple days ago, but then I got sick, like violently sick. So I didn't get anything filmed. As a matter of fact, I haven't really been able to talk that well. Even today, until like the past couple hours, it started coming back to me. So I was like, you know what? We're live streaming before I go to bed to get ready for work. And funny enough, this guy just showed up, so I figured we'd do a fun unboxing. Hey, Fugler. Guess who else is fugly? Mr. Critter here. Yeah. On a fun note, I had to fix his nail recently because I took him Halloween camping. And he was hanging out on the back of the golf cart that they drive around, that my father-in-law has for their camper where we were staying at. They have a golf cart. So he was hanging out on the back of the golf cart going for rides. I appreciate it, Fugler. And somehow, somewhere in the process, his finger fell off. Ripped off something. So I had extra ones that I made from doing teeth. I made a bunch of extras. So I just found one that kind of matched and just kind of went from there. Doesn't matter if my voice is working better. It doesn't work if my brain ain't working either. But yeah, no, there's like at work, there's been like a bit of a bug going around. And my wife, funny enough, my wife actually got it. Then a few people at work got it. No, I got it. Dealt with that pretty much like Wednesday sucked a lot. Oop. Critter decided you don't want to take out the live stream. But Wednesday sucked a lot till about 7 o'clock at night. So I spent from 2 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. More like 6. Pretty much being violently sick. Fell asleep for an hour. After that hour was fine. Well, fine as in everything hurt and my stomach, like stomach's just upset. Yesterday was just stomach was upset and walking around's kind of sucked. Today has just been stomach's upset. I'm glad you like the profile picture. Yeah, I might modify it a little bit more because we've had a couple of ideas with it. So I might do that, and then hopefully that might translate into some random merch you might make for the channel. So that's the hope. But glad you like it, though. Okay, I was making sure I read that right because I was like, Colby. Okay. I thought it was Cody for a second. Again, my brain's just been kind of not working correctly lately. Hey, Lady Draco. Oh, yeah, no, it sucked. Well, it sucked too because, like, Sunday I felt crappy too, but I didn't get sick. I just felt crappy. The Monday was kind of like I was getting over it. Tuesday I was fine. Like Tuesday all day, perfectly fine. Felt great. Even I thought Tuesday we streamed. Was it Tuesday? And then it was just like woke up middle of the night. Everything sucked. Favorite food? Good question. I usually go burgers. I think I like a good. Like I usually just really like a good burger. But anyways, so my wife just got this in, which is the Super Colossal Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3. Who's my second favorite dinosaur. My favorite's the Dilophosaurus. I hope they will one day make a Colossal Dilophosaurus, because that would be dope. Especially if it worked. If it had a working gimmick and was colossal size, sign me the fudge up. But this would do nicely. This got announced, I think, shortly around when the the Hammond was going to be coming out, and I was like, well, personally, this one would probably work for me, and I'm curious to see if this is better than the Hammond or not. I think Casey's getting her diaper changed. See, we're hiding out in the living room. I just like it got really loud above me really quick. I haven't had a Bobby. I've been meaning to because I hear it's really good. And I do like a lot of Asian style food. Yeah, the monster's currently above. She's been kind of mixed. She's been kind of tired. I'm hoping she isn't getting sick because both me and Jessica got it. Jessica seemed pretty quick. Mine lasted a little longer. Because Jessica was like, she wasn't feeling good, got sick, and was good. I was like all day. But yeah, it looks super sweet. I think it's funny too. I like the spine you actually have to attach, I've noticed. Because you can see there. My only thing that kind of sucks is the paint job still isn't correct. Which made sense, kind of makes sense for this. I still don't know why there's no blue on the Hammond. Also, he comes with 2 little dinosaurs for chewing. I'm going to take them out of the box first and set them aside. So, as to what happened with the Mosasaurus ones, that I left them in the box thinking of we're going to review them eventually, maybe. So I set them aside, and then the box made its way into a garbage can. And then with the dinosaurs in tow. So it comes with a baby Triceratops. And a vibrant, like, teal. It's not really teal. It's like a minty, well, like an off mint green with a little bit of white striping around the eyes. A little bit of black. And what appears to be some kind of... Does it say what kind of dinosaurs they are? Just says 2 minifigs. So it kind of looks like very velociraptor-y. Lots of shades of green. Honestly, they're both pretty darn green. Oop. I need you, knife. So we're going to deattach the string here. There we go. Probably not the smartest thing to do that way because these are meant to break, so make sure you want to go upright. Honestly, we're probably going to be throwing out the box, but for the experience, we will try to disassemble this a little nicer because the other thing, too, is like it came in and this front part is smushed to all hell. So, needless to say, not that concerned about it. The other thing, too, to do this nicely is like this part's glued in. Alright, whatever. I want to do this nicely anyways. There. Problem solved. It's just, not really. It still ain't wanting to come apart. Where else is it glued? See some tape there? Oh, it's glued here. I know you can take the back off and it just slides out, but yeah, we ain't about that life. Okay, so that... Also doesn't help that this thing's like duller than I'll get it. Oh. I will say, the Colossal dinosaurs are still like my favorite thing that Mattel does. Like, bang for your buck, they are still the coolest thing. Oh, they put a little cardboard over his nails so they don't get damaged. Almost kind of feel like from a Christmas Story where he's unwrapping the legs of the lamp. Kind of funny too, because they protected the nails. And I guess they are painted on it. Because I almost assumed that it was just going to be like black plastic with the nails. But there is a difference in the color. Which I don't quite understand. Because you think they would have just done like a gloss, like you just use a dark black plastic underneath. That's why the difference there. Spinal leg lamp would be kind of sweet though. Not gonna lie. Let's stick you on the floor. We have, I'm assuming, the tail, which does have a little bit of a curve to it. Not much color going on with it, which I kind of wish it did. It definitely has a little bit of red on it. This looks like the spine piece, which it is. I'm looking down at the Hammond as I'm doing this thing. And final foot. I do believe that is everything. Alright. You can go hang out over there. Don't murder my Legion. Where's the top to my Legion, as a matter of fact? I just noticed that I have a lower half of my Legion figure hanging out right there, and I thought the upper half was kind of hanging out in the general vicinity. Okay. It fell down a little bit. We'll be okay. I'll check it out after the stream, and then we'll figure out if I'm going to hate my life or not. If you don't attack the sail, right? Oh, I almost felt like it was soft here, and I was so confused. Ugh. Wish they would have painted the nails. I don't remember if they did on the other ones, though. I'm going to be honest. I should have looked at the T-Rex a little harder. Because like I said, one thing, I love how they do the mouths on the Mattels. I think they all look really, really solid. Paint the nail. Like you paint this. Okay, so this is like what kind of grates me. Is they made the foot so that you could sheep out and just do the nails of black plastic, right? But they painted the toenails over the black. Why can't they just put it on the fucking fingers? The eyes do look pretty good. I wouldn't say as good as the Hammond. Well, yeah, to be honest, they're about the same as the Hammond, but the Hammond has like a little trick with it to make them look a little nicer. But still look pretty good. That was loud. Yeah, they're pretty pointy. Granted, they're like soft rubber, so like they got a nice flex to them. All right, so that goes like so. That one, like that. Rump in the stump. Maybe. Oh, there we go. That guy. Oh, so satisfying to hear all the snaps go into place. He's so big. I wish they would have painted the nails. I think that and it missing the red on the back bugs me a little bit in terms of like color matching. But then again, with the Colossals, they're more just like size is great, but their like paint jobs have been like good enough. I wish you like if anything, like if the nails are painted, I'd probably be fine. If it wasn't even for me having the Hammond here, I probably wouldn't even really be noticing. I'd just be like, Spines look cool. He's got some color variety. Hooray for me. But grabbing the Hammond real quick. Paint job is definitely nicer on the Hammond. It's got the red going across. One thing I will say is I do like the way the sail looks more on this than this one, to be fair. Like this one's probably a little more movie accurate, but I really wish it had like the subtle blues. Also got painted nails. Greatly appreciate it. God, your mouth is such a pain in the butt to use, though. On this one. Still love this thing. The Hammond. This one's pretty sweet, though. This one, I feel like, would definitely be something like, especially if you like customizing figures, don't mind painting things. This thing would look like, this thing would look awesome. Like, sculpt-wise, it's pretty much one of the cooler Spinosauruses. Which is kind of why you buy this. It's essentially a big statue. Like, for kids, honestly, I'm not a big fan of these guys because play-wise, I guess with the people, it's kind of cool because, like, it can eat the people. But the smaller Spinosauruses with the gimmicks, I think just overall are just a lot more fun to play with as kids. Like, this guy's cool, but I probably would have been doing the same thing as like when I did when I was young. I would play with the Spinosauruses with the gimmick, and this guy was just kind of like hung out and just looked cool on my shelf. Which, guess what? As an adult collector, kind of do the same thing. So, like I said, this I feel like these guys I always feel like are more kind of geared for us. Which is also funny because it gives us the little dinosaurs to give us hope that you would buy it for the kids, but they know. They know. Like, honestly, as a kid, I think it's the Hammond one. I think I would even prefer more just because of size and posability. Like, you can play it. It's got a lot more play than this guy. But that being said, I really dig this one still. I don't know. Would I want this one over the Hammond one, though? It's tough because, again, it's not like I really play with these guys much. They mainly just hang out on the shelf, and they're both kind of inaccurate in terms of paint job. The Hammond's closer, though. I really like how they do the eyes on the Hammond, but this guy's just so much bigger. And I do like the way the detail looks on him. Like, the scales look really good. Definitely one. Like I said, it's one of those ones. Like, if you don't mind putting a little bit of investment into it, this guy's definitely your man. If you don't want to put investment in it, Hammond's probably still the way to go. But pretty sweet. I was just thinking when I got the sale out, I was like, man, that sale seems like only slightly bigger than the Hammond. I guess it's a bit bigger. I think in terms of scale, though, the sale to me should be like a little more massive looking. It could just be the waist position, maybe. That's why it looks a little smaller. Oh, yeah, I'll be honest. I think I still like this, like, collector-wise. I would say the Hammond's probably the best way to go. Especially if you're already buying them, like, for certain. If you just want like one Spinosaurus, it's probably the way to go. To be honest, I do really like this one though. No, I haven't seen any of the new one. I pretty much like Camp Cretaceous, and then when they became adults, I haven't watched any of it. My wife watched it, but I don't know. I kind of got off board with that, so I'm a bit behind. But yeah, I wasn't really planning on streaming too much today because, like I said, I'm sick of that dog. But I want to get something up today. since I was hoping to have something up yesterday in terms of videos. So if tomorrow goes the way I want to, I'll be filming some stuff tomorrow. I don't know for certain. I probably am. It's just like there's been so much to watch. Like I still haven't even watched the new season of Has Been Hotel. We were waiting for it to waiting for all of it to come out, and then I was gonna binge watch it. So I've been trying to avoid Facebook like the plague. So I don't get anything spoiled. Oh, I did hear about that. It's bullcrap that last Ronin got canceled. Especially with the success that Predator Badlands had. And them doing something drastic with an IP that hasn't been done before and be very successful at it. And then they go, okay, so they look at that and they go okay, so we have an opportunity to do the same thing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but instead we're just gonna do what we've done with everything else. I don't understand businesses sometimes. I just don't. Like I said, I think they're afraid because I feel like with the last run, you have to make it an R. It's either gotta be an R-rated turtle movie or they gotta really work around some of the concepts from that. But I think it would, like I said, I think it would do bangers the way it would be. I didn't hate the Michael Bay turtle movies. They were fine. There's stuff I didn't like about them, but there was especially the first one, the first Michael Bay one. There, like I said, I didn't leave the theater hating the movie, but I wasn't it was just kind of okay, whatever. The second one I actually enjoyed a bit because they definitely lean more into the cartooniness, which I think works for that part of the franchise a little bit better. Oh, for sure. I'll probably wait till because they always do the graphic novel with all the comics in it. That's when I usually buy them. I usually don't get the individuals, but I will grab them once they're all released for sure. So that's what I did with the Power Ranger ones and what have you. Well, I hurt my feelings because the last one I think is the best thing to come out of Turtles in a hot minute. Because it also sounds like we're not really probably getting any more of the Seth Rogen one either. It sounds like, I'd venture a guess. You got a Mega Godzilla on the background. Actually, I don't think I have anything Godzilla behind me. The only real Godzilla dude there's a couple hating out, but the Monster Arts 2000 still hating out down here. I was going to do some photos with them. Then I got violently sick. So that didn't happen. There you go. Next, today and tomorrow, I'm going to try to work on Orga more, so maybe I can hopefully get a picture with them before I get the review done. Yeah, I haven't checked out the show, which is funny because I have the streaming service. I don't know. I just hadn't got. It's another one of those I hadn't gotten around to because there's just so many things I've been watching. And then I get really distracted by YouTube clips. Yeah, I don't. He doesn't have the googliest of eyes. There could be slightly straighter. I think the problem is he's got a very just kind of look to him, and I wish his eyes were a little more focused looking. He's a bit more. His eyes were a little more forward. I think would help quite a bit because it just really make him look like he's really intent on something. Where right now he's just got that this suit only has one eye position kind of thing. Nah, I don't watch the AI stuff. It's mainly usually when I get into short tumbles, it's usually related to stuff my friends sent me, some anime stuff, scenes from animes, Stuff like that, for the most part. And most of the time, it's even stuff I've already seen, but it's just like scenes that I've really liked. And that makes me sad about some animes. Like I always get the short of the first time you see Escanor's true power from Seven Deadly Sins, and it's one of like the best introductions to an anime character ever. And it's such a waste on an anime that just like fell flat on its face after the second season. It hurts me. So I'm just like, it's so cool. And then his like second big fight, I always get like clips of randomly. Oh, I can't remember. I always forget the guy's name. But his ability was if you hate him, you can't fight him. And Escanor can fight him because he doesn't hate him. He just pities him. And it's just like, again, such an awesome thing that they did with that character. And the aura that just surrounds this man for it to just go nowhere really quick. Oh, I was so mad. And I hear it gets better. Like some of like the offshoot stuff it's kind of cool. But just what they did for that third season, sucks. I haven't watched the newest season of One Punch Man because I heard it's gonna hurt my soul. So I've been avoiding that one. I did hear it has a video game coming out. Because honestly, there hasn't been too much new anime this season. I've been watching the Common Rider one is really good. That one makes me laugh. It's like Tojima, something like that. Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider. That one's been really good. Because I saw a few clips of that and I was like, I'll give it a shot. And I'm glad I gave it a shot. There's that one. I'll be honest, I don't know. Yeah, it's usually when I watch like some animes. Is usually when I'm sick. Like I finally finished Dan to Dan. I was looking for my phone right there. I'm trying to remember the name of the one because of the G. It's like the most popular thing on Crunchyroll. That one's been good. It's about a guy. It's like a shonen where they get their abilities from liking junk so much. It's a better way to explain it, but it's just a quick synopsis of it. And that one's been really good. It's probably one of the more unique ones. No, sadly, no. Not too good with any other foreign languages. You'd think I'd be better at Japanese because of how much I like between all the anime and Godzilla and watching subtitles and stuff, but it just doesn't click. Not as much anymore. I used to buy a lot. Like I bought all. We would get DVDs. It's pretty much like anything I liked. I would get on DVD. And then the Blu-ray started, and now I only get Blu-rays if like I feel like I actively need the thing. Because like everything's on streaming now, so it just like kind of defeats the purpose. Because even like all the old anime that I have and whatnot, it's just like I just watch it on streaming. We're gonna be doing some more Hammer videos for sure. It's just been kind of rough getting with Ernez on a regular basis and over to his house to do the Hammer stuff. But I do have some things for Hammer videos, so when we get around to it, it was just like I wanted to do it this week, but then so didn't do it this week. Hopefully next week. Oh no, next week's Thanksgiving. That's gonna be tough. So we'll see. But yeah, I was sick. I finished watching Dan to Dan. I tried watching this new like etchy anime that sucked, so I didn't watch too much of that one. So sometimes I just enjoy like a good campy anime, but man, that wasn't going to be one of them. It's about a guy that like he's like a masseuse for a dorm. It was bad, not in a fun way. It's not like Kaijo. Kaiju was bad, but amazing. They are fixed. The only thing is I kind of want to, before I call the guy to come and inspect them, just put a little bit of seal at the tippy top. But I gotta cut like the piece of wood on like 2 of them and go get another thing of seal. I technically got a couple months before I really gotta worry about it, but I'll probably do that on next good day. I got to really work on stuff. I'll be honest, I don't think I'd have that problem. If anything, light would probably be more of an issue around here because I know they were redoing some of the pipes around, like the plumbing around here because of that. And that's why we filter the water for the house, anyways. We've always filtered the water, but just to be on the safe side. I could see that being more of a thing, but if anything's moisture, my basement gets kind of. I got a dehumidifier, so that takes care of that situation. And I just gotta make sure I keep things away from walls. But other than that. But anyways, you can help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button. Subscribe, become a Ranger today. Also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, look keep up the video channel and donate. Greatly would appreciate it. I don't think I got a good link for you. I think you were purchased from Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's where my wife got it from. But pretty sweet. I know I haven't seen him in stores yet. So it was a good call on her. He's gonna have to go upstairs with me. Yeah, I had a hose hooked up to it, but for some odd reason it just like it doesn't push the water very well. So I have to buy like my one hose that was hooked up to it kind of pinched up and that's just been gunking up. So I got a new hose. That didn't work so well because I decided to buy one of those like self-expanding hoses. Not a good idea for that. So I got to get another one and just haven't got around to it. So I've just been pulling the thing and draining it. I usually got to do it like once a day. But yeah, it can drain by itself. That's how I had it going for a little while. But it's like eventually it kind of gunks up and you have to clean it up. Oh, no problem. Glad you make the stream. But if you guys like to pick up figures like so, there's a link in the description for Entertainment Earth. If you guys like to pick up your Monster Arts figures, they pretty much anything stateside. It's usually my go-to spot. You get free shipping. Free shipping is always sweet. If you guys are interested in picking up Hi-Hat Godzilla figures and would like them sooner, Calcus Toys, you can save 6% off your order code Steve Calcus at checkout. Actually, the Atomic Blast, well, whatever you call it, the Frost Blast version of this just got announced and is currently available for pre-order from them. Yeah, even if you don't use my code, use somebody's code. Just like if you're gonna go buy something, if you're like if somebody's got a big bad toy store code, or you like them more and they got an Entertainment Earth code or they got an Amazon code, use somebody's code. I would prefer it if it was mine, but to each their own. But yeah, just I'll always be using somebody's code. It definitely helps them out a lot, especially like smaller creators. It's funny because I was like, I don't think we're like technically small, but like as of late, our videos seem small. So, but I digress. But they have this up for pre-order. There was the Burning Godzilla, the 2000 or the not 2000, the 95 Burning Godzilla is up for pre-order too recently. And again, you save 6% off your order code Steve Calcus to checkout. And the tariff imports are part of the shipping, so you don't get any surprise fees once it gets delivered, which is always awesome. They also have Monster Arts available on there as well, if you like to get them sooner. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much about it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. I think I'm going to get ready to go to bed. So I'm tired. I got to be up stupid early for work tomorrow. So I'm not looking forward to it. Got to be up at 4 in the morning. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. If I do, it's probably going to be working on Orga. All depends. Because I also really want to start watching Hospital Hotel. So that might be what I do tomorrow night. I'm undecided. Either way, I'm probably going to work on Orga. It's just I'm not sure if I'll be streaming it or not. Then more than likely, probably a video Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, probably a video Sunday. And we go to Ohio pretty periodically. Because we used to go to Cleveland because there were some toy stores down there that were awesome, and then they went out of business. So we haven't been down there since. But one of my favorite restaurants is in Cleveland called Melts. It's a grilled cheese place. That place is awesome. Oh, down at the bottom. There was a convention that was around there. I almost went to. I think it was down in. I think it was like Ohio. It's like the Ohio, like or Kentucky area, somewhere around there. The last time I went driving that far down is we stopped at a Bucky's. That's like slightly after the border. And then we stayed at a hotel in that same area, and it was interesting, to say the least. All right, but anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.